On Manor Farm, owned by the negligent Mr. Jones, the animals suffer from hunger, overwork, and mistreatment. One evening, old Major, a wise and respected boar, gathers all the animals in the barn to share his dream of a world where animals are free from human oppression. He teaches them a song called Beasts of England, which becomes their anthem of hope and rebellion. A few days later, old Major dies, but his ideas live on. The pigs, who are the most intelligent animals, take the lead in organizing his teachings into a philosophy called animalism. The main pig leaders are Snowball, Napoleon, and Squealer. They secretly prepare for a rebellion against Mr. Jones. The revolution happens sooner than expected. When Jones forgets to feed the animals, they rise up in anger, drive him and his men off the farm, and claim it as their own. They rename it Animal Farm, and the pigs set up the 7 commandments of animalism, which promote equality among all animals. The farm starts well. The animals work hard, but they are proud to work for themselves and not for humans. The pigs quickly take on leadership roles, organizing tasks, and teaching the others to read and write. The harvest is better than ever, and the animals feel hopeful about their future. However, inequality soon begins to appear. The pigs quietly take extra milk and apples for themselves, claiming they need the nutrition to think and lead properly. Squealer, the persuasive pig, convinces the others that the pig's well-being is essential for everyone's success. Most animals accept this explanation. Snowball and Napoleon increasingly compete for power. Snowball focuses on improving the farm, especially with his idea for a windmill that would generate electricity and reduce work. Napoleon opposes the plan, saying it's a waste of time. During a meeting, Napoleon unleashes 9 ferocious dogs he has secretly raised from puppies. They chase Snowball off the farm. Napoleon then declares himself the sole leader. The animals are frightened but too confused to resist. Squealer tells them that Snowball was actually a traitor and had been working for Mr. Jones all along. Under Napoleon's rule, the farm becomes more oppressive. The animals work harder than ever, with less food and more rules. Napoleon announces that the windmill will be built after all, claiming it was his idea from the start. The animals begin the exhausting construction. Life becomes harsher. Trade with humans is introduced despite the original commandments forbidding it. The pigs begin living in the farmhouse, sleeping in beds, and drinking alcohol, each time changing the commandments slightly to justify their behavior. The animals notice the changes but are too afraid or confused to protest. The windmill is finally completed, but one night, it is destroyed in a storm. Napoleon blames Snowball again, calling him an enemy spy. The animals rebuild it, though their strength and morale are fading. Napoleon's rule becomes more tyrannical. He stages public confessions and executions of animals accused of helping Snowball. The remaining animals are terrified. Beasts of England is banned, replaced by a dull patriotic song that glorifies Napoleon and Animal Farm. Boxer, the hard-working cart horse, becomes the symbol of loyalty and blind faith. His mottos are "I will work harder" and "Napoleon is always right." When he collapses from overwork, the pigs claim they are sending him to a veterinarian, but he is actually sold to a glue factory. The other animals are heartbroken. Years pass. The farm expands, the windmill is finally completed, and the pigs grow fatter and more human-like. They walk on 2 legs, wear clothes, and carry whips. The 7 commandments are erased and replaced with a single one: all animals are equal, but some animals are more equal than others. The common animals can barely tell the pigs apart from the humans they once overthrew. They continue to work hard for little reward, living in ignorance and fear. The ideals of animalism are long forgotten, twisted to justify Napoleon's power. In the final scene, Napoleon holds a banquet with human farmers. They toast each other and discuss cooperating in business. The animals watch through the farmhouse window, astonished to see pigs and humans laughing and drinking together. As the meeting grows louder, the animals realize they can no longer distinguish the pigs from the humans. Their faces are so alike that it's impossible to tell who is who. The dream of a free and equal society has completely vanished. Orwell ends the novel on this haunting note: the revolution has come full circle. The animals' oppressors have changed in form but not in nature. Power has corrupted the pigs, just as it corrupted the humans before them.